Organizations that use a decentralized approach have unique needs from a budgeting solution. The finance team needs real-time access to accurate numbers and the ability to see how those numbers align to strategy. And department heads, like the facilities manager, HR director, and the head of marketing, need an easy, intuitive way to share their frontline knowledge. BudgetPak provides the right balance of finance-driven controls with tools to support collaboration, so your budget aligns to strategy, and you can trust the final numbers. For this demo, we'll create a budget for the marketing department using a zero-based approach. This is what the marketing manager sees when they start the budget. Each step is clearly marked, along with a description of what to do in that step and key questions they should consider. This is the budget navigation map. It serves as our homepage throughout the budget preparation process. The watch box shows we've just started. When we are finished, this status will change to complete. Head count data is also here, and on the right is a real-time view of data changes based on what you are doing in the budget. The main part of the screen contains a series of logically grouped accounts. Finance determines what these accounts should be named and how they should be grouped during implementation, and our client services team builds it out for you. Every department has a unique set of accounts, and the accounts shown here are just what the marketing department is responsible for. In comparison, here is the legal department's accounts. Notice that they do not have any revenue accounts, but they do have professional fees such as advisory services and legal fees. In the same way, each of our clients has a unique set of departments and roll-up structure, and each of their departments has a unique set of accounts and account codes that match their general ledger. Because we went with a zero-based approach in this demo, none of the sections are completed automatically. If we had chosen a baseline to start, most of these sections would be pre-filled with the appropriate target values. Your entire budget will remain open and accessible to users until sign-off. Then it becomes locked. No more changes and just one version of the truth. Note that even though data is not pre-filled in our zero-based budget, the user still has access to historical data and can easily reference targets. This is an example of controls that are set behind the scenes by finance. Now let's take a look at the range of budgeting methods available for users. In BudgetPak, budget methods are arranged from the simplest to the most complex. Here we see the training fees account. This enables budget managers to decide the best way to budget each line item. This first screen shows the most common ways to budget. If a value is entered, BudgetPak automatically tells us that this number is 4% over my target budget and 5% over last year's budget. This helps users think critically about the numbers they are entering and alerts them to the potential consequences of their actions. The manager can input a percentage increase or decrease over a target, or they can use the headcount or buy per head option to simply enter the amount of training spend per staff member. If our marketing manager has notes from a previous year, they can be imported into this year's budget and edited as needed. And to categorize the spend according to key organizational objectives, choose the strategic initiative that this line item will support, which in this case is retention. Line item detail is a very popular approach used to capture very specific information and amounts. For example, here we are noting the consulting fees planned for the upcoming budget year. We can pull in data from last year, adjust as needed, and add any new information. When this level of detail is included right in the plan and available on reports, it is easy for finance or senior management to make informed decisions, especially when a budget needs to be cut. Let's move to a general revenue account to explore some of the many different ways drivers can be used. Finance can be sure that the right values are being applied consistently across the organization by limiting the drivers to certain departments and controlling the values. So in our example, our drivers are membership fees, memberships, and retention. Typically, department heads would know their new member estimates for the year, so they would adjust the membership numbers, while finance controls the fees and the retention percentage. And they can justify why the numbers have changed in the notes. We recognize that people still like Excel for certain things, and we want to accommodate that. BudgetPak has an integrated bi-directional link giving finance teams easy access. So if you have a working model that you like, such as the one in this example for merchandise revenue projections, you can keep the data in Excel and link it to the BudgetPak database. This enables you to securely include the data in the budget and reporting. For accounts that finance would like to control, such as benefits or allocations, they can set up a calculated or pre-populated account that users can't change. This ensures accuracy and relieves budget managers from worrying about what goes into those accounts. Next, let's look at monthly spreading. In BudgetPak, the most common approach is to automatically spread each amount based on the actual seasonality of that account by department using, for example, the last full year of actuals. Of course, the user can override those values by simply pegging a number to a particular month or months. BudgetPak will automatically respread the remaining months in the same pattern and keep totals the same. The spreading for each line item detail may also be adjusted. Budget managers can take more ownership by running monthly, quarterly, or year-to-date variance reports to see exactly how they are doing. Sign-off and approval of completed budgets is easily managed in the workflow process. You can clearly see the current state of each budget cycle, who started or in progress, who's completed, and who signed off. After you've reviewed the budget in detail, approval is as simple as the click of a button. But what happens if the budget isn't approved? BudgetPak provides an easy workflow for streamlining this common challenge. The approving manager can simply reject the budget with the reasoning, as in this example, that is $50,000 over target. It's as painless as that. The budget is complete, and you have the numbers you can trust to achieve your strategy. For a full demonstration of the BudgetPak system and how we can help engage your employees with an intuitive, flexible solution balanced with the right controls and features for finance, email us at info@accelerant.com.